Us Ghetto Grimy Young Vatos is back yet again, full with the illest, and I'm talking the illest retro content on YouTube. As we all know, the Nintendo Switch 2 is about to be released upon us, and with that there's a lot of things that are gonna happen with the original Switch. Let me tell you, Vato, it's gonna be absolutely bonkers, specifically with the homebrew community. All of Nintendo's consoles eventually get cracked, and the Nintendo Switch already has been cracked, but unless you have one of the original launch models that has not been patched, it's actually quite difficult, Vato, to get yours modded with homebrew. But the retro handheld community is absolutely devious, and it's only a matter of time, at least in my personal humble opinion, that we're able to crack any Nintendo Switch through software. From what I've seen, it looks like the GameCube, PS1, the PSP, and also the Wii can run on the Nintendo Switch. And now some of those consoles might be a little rough, Vato, but again, it's only a matter of time when the software optimization gets up to snuff, and we're talking about something real greasy. And we all know Nintendo is not going to be happy about this at all. But that didn't stop us with the 3DS, it didn't stop us with the Wii, and it ain't going to stop us with the Nintendo Switch. In a lot of ways, I think that Nintendo is worried about this issue, because there's a lot of games that are worth a good amount of money as we all go through the high seas being the pirates that we is. Now, I want to warn y'all, I'm not saying that you should do all that, because you might have the feds knocking at your door if you download all these Nintendo Switch games. But it's only a matter of time before the floodgates open, and it's going to be quite immaculate. Yes, indeed. With that being said, Vato, if you're looking for a Retroid handheld that's preloaded with PS2, GameCube, N64, plus many more systems libraries, the emulators already set up, the BIOS already set up, plug and play, Vato. Make sure you head on down to Uncle Clay's Arcade, where we got the illest handhelds on the market, fool. Now for me personally, unfortunately, I do not have a Nintendo Switch that is fully modded just yet, but I think that is something that I'm gonna work on. I was looking at a few videos, and you basically get like this little mod chip, I believe it's called a Pico Fly, and you solder it onto the motherboard, which will allow you to go ahead and get homebrew on your own Nintendo Switch. One thing that I also saw as well, Vato, on AliExpress, you can buy Nintendo Switches that are already pre-modded, which is quite nifty. They are a little expensive, they are a little pricey, but that's the price you gotta pay to be at the cutting edge, the bleeding edge of homebrew emulation. Now me personally, I am excited about the Nintendo Switch 2, but I really am more excited about the original Switch and what the community is about to do with it. It's quite a unique situation, because a modded 3DS is pretty cool, a modded Wii is pretty cool, but a modded Nintendo Switch, once it's easy enough, and it's only a matter of time before they figure it out, where normal people can just mod their Switches at home, it's gonna be absolutely devastating. It's gonna be absolutely trifling. But make sure you keep it on the low, Vato. You don't want Nintendo coming around with their suits on, because they hit you with that band hammer, they hit you with that Sue hammer. You ain't getting up from that. You ain't zombie walking from that. You is not getting up from that if Nintendo comes at you. So we gotta keep it on the low. But again, it's only a matter of time before the floodgates open. I wouldn't be surprised if we get to the point where you can run Windows on the Switch, where you could run Linux on the Switch. There is a very bright future ahead for the homebrew scene for the Nintendo Switch. It's about to be greasy. What can I tell you, Vato? I'm really not sure what Nintendo can do to save themselves from this trifling situation. There's really not much they can do. It's only a matter of time. They can try and try, but they're gonna have to move on. But how long do you guys think it's gonna take for the retro community to fully crack Nintendo Switches on the software end for all models? What do you think Nintendo's gonna be doing to stop that? I'm just super excited about those. I appreciate all the new subscribers. As I said before, us Vatos, we taking over the retro handheld community. It's about time some ghetto grimy young Vatos get up in here. So if you enjoy the content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so a little Vato can get out of grandma's basement. Indeed. Also, let me know what kind of content you're looking to see. I'm thinking that I'm gonna make some retro gamer react videos where I kind of react to old school graphics and kind of explain and break down how the games were made. Indeed, Vato, down in the comments, let me know if you're planning on modding your Nintendo Switch when it becomes easily available. Also in the comments, let me know what your favorite Switch game is. I'm always looking for some fresh games that I can play. Indeed. Well, I hope you have an immaculate day. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'll see you next time. We out.